everybody, welcome. The bot did not come on automatically, so I am going to... Okay, there we go. Okay. I need to fix some things on the bot side. But that's okay. It's not anything urgent. I just keep forgetting to do it. How is everybody? I'm actually, even though I have a lack of sleep, I'm actually doing really good. And we'll talk about that in a second. But I wasn't going to stream today. I was just going to take it easy. But my build is going way too well for me to not show you guys what's happening. Plus, we're going to build 2 different versions of this house. So, I basically have to furnish it twice. We're gonna basically, so if you're not aware of my super sim, they're cursed basically. So, this house, once my family who lives in it is passing, then we're gonna turn it into a haunted house, and Maru is going to inherit the haunted house, and that's when we'll do like our ghost hunting. We'll be in our ghost hunting era. So we're gonna do that. I'm actually almost finished with this. You're gonna see in a second. I kind of just want to let the ads pass, but yeah, I mean, I feel like it needs more details. Like, I'm trying to make it look lived in, and I think I'm doing a pretty good job, personally, but there's just some areas that I think I could make it better, and then we have to do some terrain paint. I don't know exactly, like, what kind of terrain paint I want to do. I know I want to put, like, a little path to the backyard, so that would be really cute. But I wanted to leave a good amount of grass, too, so... yeah, I don't know how this is going to work. We'll just have to do it, and, you know, I'm not super excited about doing it right away. So we might not even get to it today. I might, because I built all of this today, because what I've been doing is I've been starting the build, getting pretty far in, and then deciding that I don't like it. And then starting all over again. So I think the version we did on stream... Thunderbird, hello! The version that we did on stream together, I built another one after that. And then this one is the one after that one. So we have a list of builds that we have gone through. And let me show you. Because this is super exciting. Like, look at this! It's these roof pieces are normally like not here on this type of house, but this type of house is kind of unique. You know, we have like a little skylight in there, and I thought it just made the front more interesting. I guess we don't have to have that one, but I think, you know, I wanted it to look realistic, and, you know, if I have to make a couple sacrifices, then I don't mind that. There was sacrifices. There was a roof sacrifice. There was the stair sacrifice. We'll talk about that in a second. There was the toilet sacrifice. And the bedroom sacrifice / bathroom sacrifice. Hi, Akyo! Congratulations on being first. So yeah, I really wanted it to be realistic, so I didn't want these here, but I think they look really good. They just make the, you know, part of my problem with the house initially was that Like, I was locked into this style. I don't mind that because I really like this style of house and you can see it like all over the neighborhood. But I was locked into this style and I was like just thinking of all of the realistic ones that I've seen where it's like flat roofs pretty much, not very much of this going on. And I felt a little locked in, I guess. So we did this different. Perfect timing again. I was just about to go to sleep. Well, good. And then I wanted to make it thinner because it was very wide. And like, especially with this lot size being very limited, like with this in the back, it takes up, you can see it takes up almost a whole lot. So like, it was looking a little bit chubby and like not like this style of house. So the shortness of it is also kind of a sacrifice. I actually highly considered putting it on the park, I'm not gonna lie. But then I guess, you know, I told myself, I was like, that's the prime place for the park, you can't destroy it, so. Yeah, for me, right now it's 4 p.m. So I go, you know, usually 3 hours, 4 to 7. So when I get off, I get time to like eat dinner and shower and stuff. It's definitely not the middle of the night. Although with my sleep being very bad, I considered going on like the night shift or something, but I don't think that's good for me. So I decided not to do that. And then I sacrificed a little space here, although the original had it like very tight like this, and you know, I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I could always like push this in. Oh, it deleted my stairs. But yeah, I could always do some, you know, edits and stuff, but I really like this is a popular, how do I say? It's like, it's a popular feature for this type of house to have like this middle part here where you step up, and then of course I have to put stairs here back again. Excuse me. So yeah, because I made it smaller, this room is also smaller, unfortunately. But I think it's fine because we don't really need to use this room that much. You know, they do watch TV, but they're always running around the house, so I think it's fine. This one had to be smaller also, and then there was these pillars on each side of this, and then there was like a platform in between with the TV. I missed that platform, but it allowed me to move the TV into this room. So that's fine. Akio, poking in the sky, you're in Chicago or somewhere nearby. Actually, no, I'm not. But, yeah, I'm kind of, you know, I don't really like to talk about where I am. I am from, like, I was born in Arizona. And actually, I was going to talk about that, too, while I was showing off the house. I'm a desert rat. I'm a kangaroo rat. Okay, but anyway, so initially I had like these two outdoor, not outdoor, this one is outdoor, but it used to be indoor and outdoor hallway because you see that very frequently. But I decided the outdoor hallway is going to be really small because this is a small lot and it's a small type of house. It's not super uncommon for it to be super skinny like that. And then the toilet, I was not sure where to put it because I put them on opposite sides and I really liked that. But I decided because I've seen like a lot of floor plans, they stretch it out more because again, this is like a long and skinny house. But they put this toilet here, the washroom here, and then like the shower tub at the very end. So I was happy that at least partially my design is backed up by like these real life houses. And then for some reason in here, I'm gonna say in my brain it was renovated. It's highly renovated, like when you consider like all this nice kitchen and, you know, higher tech features. Yeah. Chicago is Central Standard, and so am I. So, yeah. And then, I would not survive in Chicago. It's so cold. Anything like north of where I used to live is like too cold for me. But yeah, so it was renovated, so they put the stairs over here. No, I mean, it's fine to talk about places. I just don't like to talk about where I live right now because, you know, I've a good amount of paranoia. And my mats got messed up. Is that always that way? Okay. I just needed to fix that one. But yeah, so they renovated the stairs to go up on this side. Even though when it was a storefront, this would definitely not be accessible to the customers. So then you go upstairs and now the hallway is a little teeny tiny, you know. I don't usually like to put only one tile in front of the stairs, but that's like, you know, yet again another sacrifice. And then both of these rooms are smaller as a result of the house being skinnier and the stairs have to go further in, of course. And then another thing was I wanted this room to line up with this wall. So, it meant it had to go backwards. And I really hated it because then I can't use this wall for the door. It has to be only one tiled door. And I don't like that. But again, you know, trying to think, oh, it's a small house, you know, so that's my excuse. So there you have it. And I haven't finished everything, of course. Yeah, Fahrenheit. Do you know Fahrenheit? I can talk in Celsius a little bit. I can talk in Celsius. So yeah, I mean, that's the whole house. I think it's gonna be difficult to play in this house because we have so many weird things going on. But once I'm done with it, which might not even be today, once I'm done with it, I'm going to maybe like very quickly play test it and make sure that it's okay to play in, because the unfortunate thing about Japanese architecture in this game is it is not very well, like, it's not easy to accomplish stuff that you see in real life. So I had to put a bunch of half walls to get these, what are these called? The ceiling rails to work, you know. And then you have to do shenanigans with platforms and things, and it's just all a mess. And like, look at all the columns that are floating around. Like, it kind of looks terrible to play in, but I'm hoping it's not this bad, because sometimes it looks slightly different in build mode. You wouldn't survive in Chicago too. Yeah, 104. I honestly, it hasn't been that hot lately. We do have humidity though, so that makes the heat worse. And that's like prime pool temperature, like time to go to the pool kind of feeling. I want it so bad. I mean, I'm sick now, so like I can't exactly just like go to the pool. I have to get better before I can go there. But yes. So we have a really nice pool now where I live. But yeah, that's the entire house, you know. As far as furnishings go, we have this little entryway that this style of entryway I have been seeing a lot on Pinterest, so I'm guessing it's like really trendy right now. And then we have the super stylish kitchen with all of the Home Chef Hustle stuff. If it comes in yellow, more than likely that's the swatch that I used. But sometimes, like, I turn this yellow, and, like, I think it was just a little bit too much. I wanted it to be this wood, but it doesn't, like, completely match, so we're just gonna go with white. So there's that. And the kitchen is, like, kind of in the hallway. That's, like, how a lot of these houses were initially built. So it's a little bit cramped in here, but we also have a high chair. This family, this is Maru's mom. So Maru's mom, dad, and little sister all live here. And the little sister is a toddler. So I'm decorating it all with like toddler stuff too. So there's a high chair there. In here, this is like the dining room. You know, it can be formal or informal. I don't really know the difference, but you know, it's kotatsu, so it can be formal. And over here I put the cat's food on the table because, you know, the cat is part of the family. And then we have like this little kind of table setting as if they were hanging out here. Some pictures on the wall. I have to space these, or I might just do that. I might just do that, to be honest, because I don't really want to space them. Let me check this. Oh no, yeah. There we go. And of course we have these space heaters in every single room, so I don't know if I scooted that one against the wall. I did not. I'll have to do that. And next door, of course, is the living area. This is what would be the shop in the initial build. And I set up a computer here because we don't really have like space for an office, or, you know, I thought about putting it in Yuzu's room with her husband, but I don't know. I think that maybe it's more fun to have it out for everybody to use. But I'll probably put a password on it for strangers at the house because I don't really want everybody to be taking advantage of it. Oh, you live in a small city, so you don't have fancy pools. Do you ever go to the lake? Akio says they have a lake. And then, of course, when you go out into the hallway, I'm thinking I'll put the laundry machine here, but I'm not 100% certain. We have the cat's litter box. I thought about maybe putting, you know, it's a little bit hard because I don't know, because maybe the laundry should be next to each other and then the cat's litter box goes out here. But I didn't really want to put it outside, so I don't know for sure. But yeah, this is a outdoor hallway. And I have a picture of a monkey. The toilet, you can access the toilet from this door or also this door. But like, I guess the feeling is that, you know, you come in through this door, you do your business, then you go through this door to wash your hands. So this is like hand washing room. And for guests, I guess there's like face washing stuff put out. And then of course this is the bathroom, and you can open this window to kind of ventilate it if you need to. And we have a cute little sign. Oh, this is the bathroom. So that's good. I put out some garden stuff for Santa because he likes gardening and he is a part of the gardener career. Akio asks, by the way, at your opinion, what's better, big fancy mansion or small cozy house? I think that every house has its place. So, like, for example, what we're doing with Maru, this is Maru's family's house. So, they don't need anything super fancy. I would argue that this is fancy because of all the nice things we have in the house. But the house itself is very small. And if you delete all the stuff inside, then it's probably cheap-ish. I think I started to notice around 40K. But I didn't keep track of anything. We'll get to see when we gut this house. So I think that this option is great for, you know, their family. And I think it's going to be a very good, like, starting house when we move out and, you know, start the paranormal stuff. I think that's going to be good. But eventually, I actually started already, but I'm not, like, a mansion is so much more intimidating, especially a mansion that is, like, you know, not my native country's style, like, is really hard. So we are going to be building them like a super fancy mansion, like a little bit in the country, but that's not going to be for a while because it's probably going to be very expensive. And in this game, at least this like challenge and save file and stuff, we do not cheat. We cheat if we need to. Like, the high school years stuff has been kind of buggy, so I'm probably going to have to actually cheat a little bit more for that, which is unfortunate. But what must be done must be done. But we're not going to cheat for money or anything. So, however expensive it ends up being, we'll have to work toward that. And I think it's going to be a while before we can afford it. And my other idea was like you said, like, well, not like you said, but like you mentioned, mansion is better or cozy house. I want to, while we're while we're doing at least certain aspirations and things, you know, exploring the packs with Maru, I want them to be able to live in those worlds. For example, when we do the horse stuff, we should move to the horse ranch world. And we're not going to stay for very long because we're going to do all these different packs and all of these different activities. So we're going to be going in a lot of different houses. And probably most of those houses, I don't care as much as I care about this house. So for those ones, I will probably just get something off the gallery, you know, and then do small renovations and then use that because it's honestly more like a vacation home. I might even make them as vacation homes, but we'll have to see. Because I don't know how long it's going to take us to get through those packs and stuff. So, I personally am good at building the smaller, cozier ones. It's not my forte to make even this size of house. I'm kind of just better at like micro homes and stuff. But I also think that every house has its use, so we're using this to contain our family. It's a nice family home. We're gonna be using probably smaller houses than this to travel around and, you know, do our business and stuff. And eventually, whether we settle down in one place or not, we're eventually going to be pretty much settling down in that mansion. So, I've seen people build houses that are really teeny like this, and they have like a lot of character because at least what I'm doing, I hope it has character because I'm actually playing with the family who's in here, you know? How can I get this to... Oh, there we go. So, for that reason, I hope it has character. I think we get this one. There we go. I forgot about that. I hope that answers your question. But yeah, I've seen people even put character into really opulent, like, mansions, too, so... I believe that any house can be good. But the real question is, how do I finish this one? How do I finish this one? I'm gonna put some toilet paper. And you can see, like, I was working on these hedges here, but they're clipping through the house, so I can't do that. Oh, I can't put it on top of here? It's okay. And I'm gonna put this house on the gallery, too. Oops. Is it on there? There we go. But I have some CC that I want to include. So I'll probably post it without the CC. And then I'll just add it back. Because it's like little things. Like I have a Nintendo Switch, for example. Oh, I grabbed the toilet. Okay, I think that's good. Okay. And I have a bunch of stuff in my inventory. Like, these you can see. These are the CC. So I'll probably put this up in Himawari's room. If there's wall space, which it doesn't seem like there is. I could probably hang it, like, toward the ceiling over there, so that's fine. And then this Nintendo Switch I want to put down here. But at first I have to find room for basically everything else. And that's not gonna be fun. Because, like, because of all the sliding door situation, I keep sinking in my chair. There's not a lot of wall space for stuff that I would normally want to put on the wall. And I don't have to have all of them. Like, these are purely decorative. Oops. So I could put it in here if I wanted to, but I don't know if I really want to put it in there. You know, this thing. So I might just keep it in the household inventory. And these were Maru's shoes. A lot of this stuff is for children because it was Maru's stuff. I want to put the speaker in here. What was it slotting to this? But for some reason, like, even when these shelves are empty, it doesn't slot. I don't know why. It slots over here. I don't know if I really want to put it over there. I actually have my Alexa over at my desk because I use her as a speaker, so maybe I should put it there. We can choose yellow. It has a slight yellow color. So yeah, that's their PC speaker. And then you can listen to music too. I also really want to put a cat tree here. Oh, excuse me. But it's like blocking. Oh yeah, where is my thingy? I really wanted to get... There's a mod for counterfeit. Like, they fit under the counter of these guys. But if I do that, then it's... all of it is still gonna clip into the shoji. That one doesn't actually look that bad. That one doesn't either. I might just like scoot it off like this. I think that could work. I might go get that mod then, honestly. Well, because I'm gonna do it without CC, I should probably buy the other one of this one. I might even get rid of these ones. I'll keep this open because I think it looks nice. But I think... oh, and we have to get aircon. I just don't know where to put it because I want to put it like on the side of the house, but this is the side you see from Manage Worlds. I think maybe shikatanai ne. I don't think... I really want aircon in here too, and in Himawari's room, but I don't think we're going to get it. I wish there was like a fan that I could put, because there wouldn't be a ceiling fan. I don't really want to put a ceiling fan. And I've been wondering where I should put my aquarium too. I was gonna put it on this desk, but the desk is being used now, so... I thought about putting it, like, maybe in Himawari's room. Now that Maru has moved out of the house, Himawari is in charge of everything that Maru was in charge of. So that includes the fish. But I think... I don't remember if we took the fish or not. Wait, where did the aquarium... oh, it's right here. And your Wabbit tablet can just go in the bookshelf. That's fine. I like that. I think that's a cute idea. I also thought about, like, putting the parenting board. If I can find it. Over here, but I think that just makes the hallway way too crowded. Also, other than the telescope, I have no idea what to put up here. Maybe, Yuzu could take up... Yuzu and Santa take up yoga. Couples yoga. You probably don't even use that telescope. It was for Maru. Okay, so which one should we make uses? I was kind of thinking this one, because it's like... it's really trendy. And I feel like Santa's maybe should be the pizza. because he's silly. That's cute, I like it. Okay. I'm trying to think what else. Because I cluttered up this bathroom like really good. Oh, I was gonna say actually, like when I lived in Japan, like first of all, let's talk about Arizona because Arizona is a desert. It is very hot. It can get up to 120 degrees Fahrenheit. It can get hotter in certain places of Arizona, but I think like the general like average for like summertime, maybe not average, but like the highest it gets during the summertime is like in the 120s. So it's very hot there. And as a desert rat, I cannot, if it gets below 80 degrees Fahrenheit, then I have trouble. It's too cold for me. This might sound ridiculous to most of you, but it's true. And so when I lived in Japan, Japan is, you know, first of all, higher altitude, but also just like higher up on the map. So they get colder. And I would say that for the average person, it's probably actually a pretty good climate. But in the wintertime, I was in Kobe. So it was snowing. It wasn't snowing very much because Kobe is on the warmer side. It's like more toward the middle of the main island. So it doesn't get as cold as other places, but it did get cold enough to snow. And let me tell you, I just remember how freezing the winter was because as a desert rat, I don't know if it's illegal to not have it, but you have to have air conditioning. You have to have central because if you don't have it, that's when people start to drop. Basically. It's not funny. I'm just laughing because I'm nervous. But yeah, people start to, you know, get sick and die and stuff when it's that hot and you don't have central heating and cooling. So I'm used to the central. I am not used to having to use these space heaters and aircon to survive. The aircon honestly is fine. The heating though, I do not heat up well. I have a very hard time heating up for when it's cold. Like the cold kind of stays with me. So I'm just looking at this bathroom and thinking, oh my god, in the winter it must be freezing in there. Because you're like, this is the outer walls. You know, it's kind of open. There's 2 windows there. And I'm just thinking about that really cold winter that I endured because I lived in Kobe. So that's a funny story for you, I guess. I don't know if it's actually funny, but I don't know. I think it's interesting. I don't want to put that there. I want to put these, like, on these ends here, I think. Because, well, I'm just worried about being able to use this and this light here. And I want to say it's totally fine. But at the same time, knowing the Sims, they might get stuck. So, that's that. So now they have 2 activities on this balcony. I think I'm gonna start deleting more stuff. For one, I kind of do want a rug in here. But I don't like the rug that I had before. So I'm going to have to find a better rug. And I'm kind of attached to these leaves here. I'm not gonna lie. The leaves are very good, especially this one with this couch. I don't know if Yuzu is like a plant person necessarily, but like that looks so good, right? I think it does. And therefore, we're gonna delete the old rug. But there's a other rug from For Rent that I thought might look good. This one. It might be more... Yeah, I think I might like that one just like a little bit better. So we can do that. But I also don't know about that either. Oh no. Parenthood rug. What does this one have? I know it's like absurdly large. But I just want to see the patterns. Okay. I think this one is kind of fun, but it weirds me out with the dots. I don't know why. There's also Strangerville. No, we shouldn't put Strangerville. Maybe we can do a fuzzy rug. Like, this pack comes with a fuzzy rug, but it's kind of hard to fit on a larger scale. What about this one? Actually. Like, obviously not in orange. We can get, like, white or beige or something. I think there's a City of Living one that's really tiny, but if you size it up, it might be okay. This one. I think I like the texture of this one just like a little bit better. This one is nice because the texture is simple, but let me try this one. Actually, I think I like the other one better. Plus, you don't need to size it up. So that's nice. I think that's good. Maybe I should make it like more of a beige though, because we have the beige in the cushions and this cushion over here. It's just very yellow. So there's that. And what else do we have in here? I think I'm going to... These shelves could probably... I mean, they could probably fit up there. I can't really tell. I think it would look weird though, so I'm gonna sell those. I'm gonna sell the old TV. I'm gonna sell this shelf. Actually, no, I'm not gonna sell that shelf just yet. I'm gonna sell one of the planters because I only have room for one right now, so I can't put another one. I don't know if I'm gonna use this. VIP bucket. I don't really want to put that on display. We're gonna get another hamper, but I shouldn't sell that now. I'll sell this. I won't sell the friendship bracelets or this. What? So annoying. And I want to use these laundry things, but we're getting a dryer, so we don't need a line anymore. I would like to sell these curtains because I'm not going to use them. I'm also not going to use that. But it might actually come in handy for when Himawari grows up. That's why I'm keeping some of these things. I don't really want... I mean, this might seem a little bit crazy, but I don't think I really have room or want a outdoor sitting area. I think this backyard is crowded enough as is. Okay. I'm keeping some stuff that might be useful for later. I think for the curtains, I don't think I'm gonna need any more of those. I might keep like 2 of each. So we got these ones. I'm gonna sell this rug that I didn't like, but I had 3 of them because I had to layer them. I don't like this lamp anymore, and either this toothbrush thingy too. We could put a chair in here, but I don't think it really fits anymore. Like, there's just not space for it, so I'm gonna sell that one too. I'm actually gonna sell these lights, because I'm not really actively playing in this game, or this family. And I'm gonna get new light switches too. So I'm just gonna... Well, actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep those, because when it becomes a haunted house, we're gonna put... These look to me like they're from an older house, so we're gonna use these when it becomes haunted. For the dust bunnies, I might just keep both of them like right here. But I also might put them last because I don't want that really to be on the build that I put on the gallery. I also have like all of... I want to keep this obviously, but I have these clutter items that I really like, but I don't think I can use them anymore, so I think I have to delete them. And that might be everything. Well, I'll delete one of these. Because we should probably put one over here. Is that in the way? Should I scoot the... Ah, it's probably fine. That one's so cute! Or we could have it kind of blend in. Oh, I kind of like that. I gotta scoot this. Okay, that's a little bit better, I think. Nice. And then I think I kind of want to put the egg one in Himawari's room, but her room is like so small. And the yellow color is like not really the right color. It is kind of the right color for this one though. So maybe I'll just keep it in here. And I'm gonna scoot it in the corner again. Don't know how far I want to scoot it, but... That's probably good. Okay. So I guess... Let's put the light switches maybe? Because... Well, I want to scoot this, first of all. I'm kind of lining it up. I don't know if I want it, like, you know, in the complete corner. Maybe I do. Hold on. Oh, let's do it this way. I know this is crazy. I have to, okay? I know nobody said that I couldn't do it, but I have to. That's nice. I like that. Because you want to kind of point it, you know, toward you. You don't want it pointing, like, randomly. I guess it depends on what your priorities are, but... I almost want to put a door right there, but I'm not going to. I think that's a little bit weird. Okay, right. I got distracted. I need light switches. These? Okay, so most of these, I'm gonna have these fancy switches. But for, like, the switches that turn on the lights outside and stuff, that's not gonna be one of these. I can't remember if my switch was on the outside of the toilet, but I think I'm gonna put this one. Maybe we'll use, like, this